Well, good morning. How are you? These videos are for Wednesday morning, April 1st. We are going to do phonics and we're going to do a little bit of review today. So let's just jump in and get started. We are going to say our phonics chart 9. So if you can get your one out that starts with ing and pointing, I'm going to read mine and you're going to read yours. And if you can do it without looking, good for you. Give yourself 5 points or maybe 10 if you do it perfect. So here we go. ing, ing and pointing. K, n, and not. G, n, and nat. Ang, ang and bang. Ing, ing and king. ONG, ong and long. UNG, ung and strung. Be sure, mamas, that, sorry, I'm interrupting it, but be sure they are not putting a K sound on those. The G sound is a little difficult to hear, but it's ang, ing, ong, ung. All right, you ready to start again? Here we go. ANK, ank and bank. INK, ink and wink. ONK, onk and honk. UNK, unk and trunk. WA, wah and wash. A and adopt. YE and baby. LE, all and little. ED, ed and wanted. ED, t and looked. ED, d and played. So wanted, looked, played. So ed makes 3 sounds. All right, now let's see if we can do this chart. I believe this is chart 10. I think maybe the city is mowing outside because it sounds like a lawnmower. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that, but they mow the median in the road and they mow next to the sidewalk behind our fence. So it sounds like they are cutting away. All right, so I'm going to read mine, you read yours, follow along, and try to start reading it with me out loud because we've been doing this, I think this is the 3rd day now, so it should be getting a little bit familiar. W-H, wa and well. W-H, h and who. T-C-H, ch and patch. E-A-R, ear and ear. E-A-R, air and bear. E-A-R, and earth. O-L-D, old and gold. M-B, and lamb. E-W, ooh and flew. E-W, you and few. Y-E and rainy. E-R, and bigger. E-S-T, est and biggest. L-Y, lee and slowly. E-N, in and sharpen. E-S, as in peaches. I-L-D, ild and child. I-N-D, ind and kind. Very good. All right, so we've done W-H, what and well. We've done W-H and who. When does W-H say the and who sound? When it's with O. Very good. Only when it's with O. So today we're going to look at CH and TCH. They both make the same sound. So let's just review this one. Let's see if we can get it on there. CH, 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 ch. CH, ch in church. All right, let's notice about these words. Can CH be at the front? Can CH be at the back? Are there any words that have just nix that question. All right, let's see if we can read just a few of these. So this CH is at the front. I see EE, that's a long E. Ch, E, cheek. This one has only one E, it's a short vowel. Ch, e, check. CK always comes at the end of a short vowel. Ch, ease, cheese. All right, see if you can read the ones on the other side by yourself. Let me see if I can get them over there. All right, pause the video if you need to. So that's CH. So we already know the CH sound. We've been working with CH for a while. Well, TCH is the same sound. You do not hear the T. You just hear TCH, ch, ch, ch. TCH, ch, in patch. TCH, TCH, in patch. So what's on his pants? A little patch. Now TCH, if you notice, do you see it at the front of any of these words? No, TCH is never at the front of words. Do you see any long vowel words? I do not see any long vowel words. TCH always comes after a short vowel. It can be in a word with many parts, but will always follow a short vowel. So let's see if we can read. Remember, they're all short vowels. F, fetch. K, catch. Hatch. So we have fetch, catch, hatch. Now, I want to see if you can read these before I tell you what they are. Match. Ooh, STR, what does it say? Stra. Stretch. You stretch in the morning when you get out of bed. All right, this has got in verse at the end. This is still a short vowel. So it goes pitch. So we've got pitch, pitcher. This kind of pitcher is the one that you pour water out of, like or lemonade or orange juice. It's a pitcher for pouring out of. All right, now let's see if we can look at these, and we're going to circle all the rules and mark all of the vowels. So what do you see on the first one? Do you see any rules? Good job. TCH is a rule. How do I mark the vowel? There's one vowel. It is short. And remember, all of these should be short because TCH comes after short vowels. What is the word? Match. Next word, what do you see? TCH. How do we mark the vowel? Always a short vowel with TCH. Catch. What rules do we see? Oh, I see a SW in swim. I see TCH in patch. How do I mark the vowel? Switch. Turn off the light switch, please. All right, what rules do we see in this one? WA, wa in wash. TCH in patch. Watch. My watch says it's time to go. All right, what do we see? ST, and stop. TCH, and patch. How do we mark the vowel? Short, it's a I. Stitch. I had to get stitches on my forehead when I wrecked my bike. All right, this one, it's got a big rule on it. STR, strut and stream. TCH, in patch. How do we mark the vowel? Short. What is the word? Stretch. Let me get my chair over here. The problem is, this is opposite to me. All right, we've got TCH, in patch. How do we mark the vowel? Short. Because why? We always have a short vowel with TCH. Why? We always have a short vowel with TCH. What does the word say? Latch. And one last word. If you break your leg, you're going to need a crutch. I had to purchase a crutch when I broke my ankle. Not really, just pretend. All right, actually I need this, so I'm gonna erase it. And you notice I have a new marker today because my husband found it. And while I was doing a video and I couldn't write with the other one, he sneaked it up to me. All right, we're gonna review. We might need our board again, but we're gonna review ALK, just for a quick review. Let's see if we can say it. ALK, awk, awk, awk. ALK, awk and walk. Guess what happened? My earring just jumped out of my ear. I don't know why they like to do that. I need to close it down. I like dressing in front of the camera, I guess. ALK, awk and walk. Let's see what the words on the back are. All right, so A-OK says awk, awk, awk. So here we have a CH. Ch, awk, chalk. Very good. What is this one? T, awk, talk. What is this one? St, awk, stalk, like a corn stalk. All right, here come some big ones. Let's see if you can do these. Same as this one. Chalk, and this A is silent. Board, chalkboard. Used to, they had chalkboards that you wrote on at school, and you didn't have a dry erase board. You had a big black chalkboard or a dark green one, and you actually used chalk on them. And they were chalkboards, and that's what the teacher did all the writing on. And it did make a mess. And sometimes the kids would take turns washing it after school. It was always fun if it was your job to wash the chalkboard. All right, what is this one? I see a long vowel, silent E. Side, walk, sidewalk. Let's look at this one. Or, corn, stalk, corn stalk. If you've ever seen a farm or if you've ever raised a garden, you know what a corn stalk is. Tall stalk, and it has like a few long leaves coming out the top, and in the center there'll be 2 or 3 ears of corn, and you can pick them, and you have to pull the shucks off, and some of the best corn you have ever eaten. We used to have a garden when I was a little girl. My dad loved to grow gardens, and he eventually had an acre garden, and we would put up a ton of food, potatoes and beans and tomatoes and cucumbers, and making pickles and relish and squash and just sweet potatoes and onions and broccoli and everything you can imagine. But I remember they redid the kitchen, and we had a really big washroom, and so he put a whole wall of pantries on there, and we filled all of those up with canned goods. So it was really nice. All right, today, oh no, we've got one more thing we've got to do. I brought it over here. I think maybe I did not. I thought I got everything I needed for class, but let me go see. So, anybody else watching these videos are like, oh gosh, this girl's not professional. Definitely not professional. This is just for my kiddos. Alright, so I have these cards. Get a dry erase board or a piece of paper and get ready to go. The first one is she. She. Pause your video if you don't have your stuff ready. She. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. S-H-E with a short mark. Did you put a short mark? All right, the next one. Though. Though. I think we may have done this one yesterday. Though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. T-H-O with a long mark. Did you get the mark? All right, the next one is, let me see what that first one was. Okay, the next one is bri. 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 All right, it's almost time. B-R-I with a short mark. Bri. Give yourself a pat on the back. The next one is tray. 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 Do you have it? Tray. T-R-A with a long mark. Did you get the long mark? All right, the next one is fru. Remember, these end with a vowel. Fru. Fra-oo, fru. F-R-U with a long mark. All right, we'll do one more. Okay, it's going to be gra. Gra, not draw. G, gra. Gotta keep this right. Here it comes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. G-R-O with a short mark. Gra. Did you get it? All right, count up how many you got. Give yourself that many stars. And at the end of the week, if you've been keeping up with it, see how many you got right. And if you got most of them right, give yourself a little prize. Like maybe an ice cube. I don't know. Maybe a peach or an apple. Or maybe a Hershey's Chocolate Kiss. That's what I would like for a prize. All right, so if we look here, we can see what we are doing today. And if you notice, I scribbled out witch, because witches are sources of magic, and some magic, like a magic trick, is okay, but there are real witches. They are not ugly people. They are just regular people, but they practice magic, and the kind of magic they practice is from sources of evil. So I don't want any part of that. So sweep that on out the door. And here we go. So we're going to talk about what the pictures are, so you can tell what they are. So what is happening in this picture? Can you tell? Looks like a dinosaur's being born. What do we call that? Hatch. And then the next picture, oh my gosh, I cannot tell what that is. Let's see if I can look at the picture. I can't tell what that is. Can y'all tell me what that is? Is it itch? Maybe it's itch. Maybe I need to get my glasses on. The next one, what's he wearing over his eye? On this one. A patch. Yes. And, oh no, this one is that. This one is, what is he doing? He has an itch. You could have put scratch, because scratch has TCH too, but they don't have that, so it's got to be itch. Now this is a watch. This is a, do you know what they're doing with the needle? We've done this before, girls. Stitch. They're taking a stitch. What is she doing? Stretch. That is a crutch. And that is catch. So what does that leave? Oh, he's drawing on paper. Yeah, Leon would do that. And Micaiah, that is sketch. And I know Braylon kind of likes to sketch too. Sketching, you usually think of doing it with a pencil on paper. And Leon, he really likes sketching. So let's see if we have another sheet here. You just have one phonics sheet today and the phonics game that I sent you. So I did not print off the game for today. And I can't remember what it was. I know I sent a Ch and Patch game home. So play that game and get some fluency with that game. And I will see you in just a minute for math. So finish your phonics sheet and I'll see you in just a minute. If I can figure out how to turn it off.